Manchester United bombshell transfer that could change and bring glory back to Old Trafford. Hey football fans, welcome back to United News. Big transfer updates today. Manchester United is in the headlines once again as they're making waves in the January transfer window. Lisandro Martinez suffers horrible injury as Man United star in tears on stretcher. Lisandro Martinez suffered a dreadful injury during Manchester United's clash with Crystal Palace, with the defender having to be stretchered off the pitch at Old Trafford. Lisandro Martinez had to be stretchered off against Crystal Palace. Lisandro Martinez has been left in tears after he had to be stretched off during Manchester United's clash with Crystal Palace. The Argentine defender instantly called for a substitution after jarring his left knee in the turf during a challenge with Ismaila Sarr. Martinez had his head in his hands as he lay flat, with medics attending him. The 27-year-old was seen crying on the stretcher as he was carried off, with Matthijs de Ligt coming on to replace him. The ball had been played down the touchline on United's left-hand side in the 77th minute, with Martinez covering. But as he tried to shield the ball, the defender crumpled to the floor, with referee John Brooks quickly awarding United a free kick. But in concerning scenes, Martinez did not get back to his feet and instead stayed on the ground. The United star did sit up and could be seen holding his left knee as his United teammates gathered around him. After a 5-minute delay, Martinez was eventually carried off the pitch. By that stage, United were already a goal down thanks to Jean-Philippe Matida's goal. The Palace star reacted first after Maxence Lacroix's header hit the bar to smash the ball into the net. United's day went from bad to worse when Martinez went off injured, before Matida sealed a win for Palace with a second goal. That came with 1 minute of normal time remaining when Sarr played a delightful pass in behind for Daniel Munoz. Martinez appeared to jar his leg and was seen clutching his left knee. The wingback was clean through on goal, but chose to be selfless and squared the ball for Matida to tap into an empty net. Palace's performance was praised by former Everton star Leon Osman. Defensively, Palace looked solid, but United have not done enough. Palace have defended whatever they've had to. Soon as E's come on from the bench, they have looked like creating something, he told BBC Radio 5 Live. On the swing of things, Palace deserve this. They have been good defensively, but United have not looked convincing going forward. Oliver Glasner wanted his team to have the ability to trouble Man UTD's defense. I fancied Palace to win this game, and that's the way it has turned out. Man United could not get their heads around the new system. Palace worked it out and grew into the game. They will be delighted with how they used ease from the bench. Where do Man United go from here? The win ensured United's miserable season continued, with the Red Devils now 13th in the Premier League table. They are now just 12 points outside the relegation zone. An injury to Martinez would be a serious blow for boss Ruben Amorim. The Argentine has started all but 3 of Amorim's 20 games in charge of United. Man United player ratings versus Crystal Palace. Diogo Dalot struggles, but 3 out of 10 teammate was even worse. Manchester United's woeful run at home in the Premier League continued with a 0-2 loss to Crystal Palace, but thoughts and prayers are with Lisandro Martinez after his injury. Man UTD's unconventional attacking setup paid dividends in chance creation as they threatened plenty, but the cutting edge remained missing in the first half, which only the striker can provide as the two went in 0-0 at halftime. The deadlock did break in the second half, but not in the way United would have liked, as Matida latched onto a loose ball from a shot and tapped it in. Palace defended diligently and Martinez's injury took the sting out of the game, before they scored a second late on to end the game as a contest. Here's how the players rated. Andre Onana 6.5. Kept Matida at bay with a brilliant save in the first half, and the goal wasn't directly from his error. Lenny Yoro 5. A bit too eager to tackle/Harry, which resulted in some errors and just looked uncomfortable all game. Harry Maguire 6. He was a threat in both boxes and looking good before he played Fulham onside for their second, which ended the game. Lisandro Martinez, not applicable. Was fine before being stretchered off due to a nasty-looking knee injury. Doesn't sit right to rate a player when his well-being is in question. Nussair Mazraoui 3. Back to wingback, which is clearly not his best position due to a lack of attacking instinct. Even worse than Dalot on the day. Diogo Dalot 3. Struggled again for end product at left wing-back, and Patrick Dorgu can't start soon enough. Manuel Ugarte, 7. Combative as usual in the middle as he swept up every loose ball in midfield. Bruno Fernandes, 6. Palace closed the space between the lines and cut off the supply from Fernandes as he struggled to make an impact. Alejandro Garnacho, 6.5. Enterprising with his dribbling and diligent in his defending as he again looked a much improved player under Amorim. Ahmad, 6.5. Looked to make something happen every time he was on the ball and almost had an assist for Euro's header. Kabi Menu, 6.5. Palace looked befuddled with him up top initially, which resulted in him hitting the post, but his influence waned with time. Substitutes. Joshua Zirkzee, 5. Misplaced a few passes and never looked like scoring. A new attacker can't come soon enough. Rasmus Højlund, 6. Somewhat better than Zirkzee with his passing, but a shell of the exciting player he used to be. Matthijs de Ligt, 6. Came on late for Martinez but didn't have much of an impact. Christian Eriksen, 6. Came on late but no threat. Fabrizio Romano shares Man United transfer update after Rashford exit. Manchester United are yet to shut the door on new signings this window, and could still move for one offensive player following Marcus Rashford's departure to Aston Villa. Fabrizio Romano has revealed to Gimsport. The 27-year-old has been exiled from the squad since December last year, and a transfer away from Old Trafford has seemed almost inevitable. He is set to join Unai Emery's squad on loan until the end of the season, and Villa also hold an option to buy the player permanently for a fee in the region of £40 million. Romano, United to add one more offensive player. They have been closely linked with Bayern Munich's Tell. Speaking exclusively to Gimsport, Romano revealed that Manchester United may well insist on signing a new attacker before the transfer window deadline, following recent exits. He said, "Could be Manchester United signing another attacker. I think, especially if Rashford goes, as I expect him to, I think Rashford and Malaysia will go in the next hours. Man United could add one more offensive player. A player who Manchester United have been keeping tabs on as of late is Bayern Munich ace Matthijs Tell, who looks increasingly likely to leave Bavaria this window. The Frenchman has a number of suitors in the Premier League, including Tottenham, who were prepared to cough up £50 million for a permanent deal. However, Tell has rejected the Lilywhites as a possible destination, favoring others in England instead. Meanwhile, amid the recently announced arrival of Patrick Dorgu from Lecce for around £30 million, Manchester United are expecting Tyrell Malaysia to head to the club's egress before the Monday deadline. The proposed deal with Benfica has collapsed, but alternative options are being explored nonetheless. Stay tuned as we break down all the latest rumors and what they mean for United's future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for all the freshest updates on your favorite club. Let's dive into it.